Hey everyone, as you can see from the title of this video, this is going to be about the death penalty and obviously my opinion on it. Um, this issue is not as clear cut to me as, say, gay marriages. It's almost like I'm fighting a battle with myself on this one, because there's a reactionary, more primitive side of me who wants murderers and rapists to die. You know, I mean, they deserve it. They took or ruined other people's lives, so what right do they have to live? But there's another side of me, a more rational, logical side, that thinks that we should strive to be better than that. We should be moving forward as a society. Having the death penalty is like going back to the Middle Ages, you know, where this sort of religious vengeance idea of an eye for an eye was in full swing, and people were killed for much less worse crimes than murder. And in my opinion, it has no place in this day and age. Having a death penalty makes us no better than the people we're killing. You know, if you say, you know, but these are evil people we're killing, you know, we're doing society a favor. I mean, that may be all very well and good for you, but say what if there's a serial killer who is caught and we find out that their only victims are other murderers? I mean, would we treat him differently because he murdered people that we think are bad? Would you protest if he or she was given a death penalty? I mean, would you want them to be set free? Because the people who throw the switch on the electric chair or administer the lethal injection are allowed home. I mean, I know it's not the perfect analogy, but I think it's an interesting point to contemplate. You know, there are people that say that it's a deterrent, and I don't agree with that. The people most likely to be brought up as, you know, examples of people that either did get executed or deserve to be executed are people like Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, you know, the sort of sexual serial killers. These kind of people, the impulses that they had are things that they cannot control. You know, it completely consumes them. It doesn't matter what the punishment is for their crimes. They will do them regardless because they cannot help it. You know, they must do these things, and as I said, they can't help it. Of course, there are other types of people who kill. You know, say professionals who kill for money, for example, like professional hitmen. Again, the deterrent issue doesn't work here or work with these people because these people are motivated purely by greed. They know the penalty for murder, but they don't care because they're usually arrogant, so they think that they won't get caught. And all they're thinking about is the money anyway. You know, if they were deterred by the death penalty, then they wouldn't be in that business, would they? The people for the death penalty seem to be basing their whole argument on nothing but, you know, revenge, emotion, and bias. You know, of course, we would feel differently if it was a family member of ours that was killed or something, but our justice system is based on impartiality. You know, we all have the right to a fair trial. It's one of the basic freedoms that we have. So that's why we have judges and juries who have no connection to a particular case, so they can try and view it objectively, or at least as objectively as they can. If people involved in the crimes were allowed to sentence people, then you would get people who were, say, charged with assault or something, getting life, regardless of what the evidence or what the law says is justified. If it ever came up for a vote in this country, it was repealed in the 60s, I think. But I would never vote for it. I mean, I could not play a part in killing a human being. You know, how no matter how bad they are. You know, it goes against everything I think that we could be as a people. Plus, we know that errors happen and innocent people get executed, and I don't and can't have that on my conscience. You know, to know that I voted for a law that made an innocent person be put to death. At the end of the day, in Britain, I think we are a better country for not having it. And as a general rule, I think as humans, we should all try and be a little bit more humane. Thank you.